Hello, welcome back to Fitness Friday, or actually, Sideline Saturday. Yeah, that's better. Sideline Saturday with Johnny Tiger on April 24th, 2021. So what happened to Fitness Friday? Well, I spent all day cleaning up my old training room, which has served as the kitten's uh, nursery for the past 6 months. And as you guys can see, I got this room nice and clear now, and it's back to serving its originally intended purpose. The bed, the futon, the pillows, the blanket, the cage, and the cat toys, everything's out of here. Cleaned the heck out of the room and disinfected everything, and yeah, I got my training room back, and the kitten has the rest of the house with Tiger. Uh, so anyway, that's what happened to Fitness Friday. Yesterday I got too busy cleaning, and by the time I finished cleaning this room, I also cleaned the rest of the house and did laundry and vacuum and mop the floor and clean all the countertop surfaces and all that stuff. By the time I was done with all that, I was actually a little bit too exhausted to do Fitness Friday, and it was getting a little bit late for me to do Fitness Friday. So anyway, I decided we're going to do Sideline Saturday instead, because last week I promised you guys that this week we're going to look at some exercises involving the use of a medicine ball while laying down on your side. Now, we only have 7 exercises, but the beauty of doing sideline, that means laying on your side, according to my beautiful, intelligent girlfriend, it's called sideline. I always just call it laying down on your side, but sideline just more professional sound to it. The benefit of sideline exercises is even when there's only 7, since you have to do it on both sides. So when you think about it, like let's say you do um, 3 sets of 15 or 20 reps, and you have to do it on both the left side and the right side. Well, it's going to add up to quite a bit of workout. So we don't want to have a huge list to go through. So, like I said, only 7, but when you count both sides, that is 14. Definite good day worth of workout. Now, since we're back in here in the training room, you guys have to let me know if things don't look properly, or the lighting is not good, or if you can't see me or anything. So let's get started. Grab our medicine ball. Starting from the very simple, we're just going to do uh, some oblique bridging, carrying our medicine ball. So lay down on your right side, propped up on your elbow, on your right elbow, and your right leg is against the ground. You can choose to stack your left leg right on top of your right leg, or you can put the left leg slightly in front, so your left foot is in contact with the ground, just in front of your right leg. Depending on your balance, heck, if you're really, really hardcore, you can even do this holding your left leg in the air. Okay? All depend on how difficult you want to make things. So, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the medicine ball up to holding it against our left hip, our top hip. Okay, so now I have this medicine ball cradled against my top hip, and I'm going to lift my hip off the ground and hold and go down, up and hold and go down, up and hold and go down, up and hold and go down. Like I said, you can put your top leg down on your bottom leg, or put it in front, or do it with it held up in the air like I do. Okay? depending on how difficult you want things to be. And then we're going to, of course, switch side. Go over to laying on our left side. Leg, left elbow to the ground. Bring the ball up to our top hip and lift our hip off the ground and down. Lift up, always hold at the top and down. Hold at the top and down. Hold at the top and down. Exercise number 2 is essentially the same kind of exercise, but now rather than carrying the ball, we're going to put the ball beneath our bottom ankle, okay, beneath our feet, in other words. So I'm going to again lay down on my right side, my right elbow propped up on the ground, and this time I'm going to have my feet on the medicine ball. I hope you guys can see this, like this. Both my feet are resting on the medicine ball, and I'm going to lever myself up, get my hip off the ground and down. Try to keep balance on the medicine ball. That is the tricky part. Okay, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then we switch side. Go over to laying on the left elbow. And now again, we got our feet propped up on the medicine ball. And then lift our hip off the ground. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Just like that. Next, we're going to do some sideline sit-ups with medicine ball. This and how this is supposed to work is I'm going to first get into a kneeling position. I'm kneeling on the floor. The medicine ball is right against my right hip. I'm going to turn so you guys can see my body posture. So I'm kneeling, the medicine ball right by my right hip. And I'm going to lean to the right so my body go on the medicine ball, and then my right elbow can touch the ground, okay? And then from this position, try to do it without flailing your arm. Do a sit up to the original position. Now lean over again, ball against the side of your body, touch your elbow to the ground, and then up again without generating momentum, without flailing your arm. Lean over again, down and up, down and up. And then we switch side, of course. Kneeling with the ball against my left hip. And then we're going to lean over. Touch left elbow to the ground. And then sit up. Lean over. Touch your left elbow to the ground. The ball beneath the left side of our body. And then we sit up. Lean over. That thing tried to roll away. Sit up. Eh? This one, I'm not going to lie, is a little bit on the difficult side. So don't feel bad if you can't do this one yet. It takes a lot of control, and also make sure that your ball's not rolling away. You make sure you know where the ball is before you start leaning over. Exercise number 4. The back and the forward passes on sideline. Okay? So we're going to lay down on our side. I'm propped up on my right elbow. Let me see what would be the best angle. Let me have this way so you guys can hopefully see both sides of my body. Um, or maybe all you see is the top of my head. Anyway, so we're going to lay down on our side. I'm propped up on my right elbow. I hold the medicine ball up onto my top hip, like we were going to do an oblique actuator, like our first exercise. But this time, rather than raising my hip off the ground, my leg is going to stay put. They're not going to be doing anything. This is a purely coordination and arm exercise. So I'm going to roll the ball to the front until it's almost contacting the floor, not touching the floor, mind you. Okay, and then push it in against my belly, and then roll it back to top, and then let it roll back to almost touching the floor behind my back, pushing it in against my lower back, and then roll it back up and down the front, almost touching the ground. Roll it back up top, down the back, almost touching the ground. Roll it back up top, down the front, roll it back up top, and down the back. This is a fantastic stretch and a very good exercise for control, for coordination. Let me switch side. Now we go to laying our left and propped up on our left elbow, medicine ball up on my right hip. Actually, I'm going to lay down further so you guys hopefully can see it without my head blocking it. Okay, now I'm going to roll the ball down to the front without touching the ground. Bring it back up and roll to the back without touching the ground. Make sure you hold every time you're near the ground. Almost touching the ground, hold. Bring it to the top, bring it to the back, hold. Bring it to the top, bring it to the front, hold. Now that we warmed up our arm, we're going to do some sideline forward press with medicine ball. Sideline forward press. So we're going to lay down, this time fully on our side. We're not propped up on our elbow because we are going to be using our arms. And I'm going to hold the ball in both hands, bring it to my top shoulder. So in this case, my left shoulder, bring it to my top shoulder. And then I'm going to press it straight forward until my arms are straight. Keep it as close to the ground as possible. Hold, bring it back. And out and hold. And bring it back. And out and hold. And bring it back. And out and hold. Bring it back. Just like a bench press, just like an air press. The only difference is we're pressing while we're laying on our side. Now, let me switch sides. Now I lay on my left. I think you guys can actually see me better when I lay on my left. Now, again, hold the ball, bring it to my top shoulder, and then press it out, close to the ground. Bring it back, press it out, close to the ground. And back, and close to the ground. And back. Exercise number 6. We're going to do the same exercise pretty much, but this time we're going to use our legs. This is a sideline leg extension while holding the medicine ball between your leg. So, it's laying down fully on my side, okay? And I'm going to hold the medicine ball between my calves, a little bit below my knee. And I'm going to bring my knees into my chest and then press my leg out and into my chest and press my leg out into my chest, press the leg out into my chest, press the leg out. The whole time, both legs are staying off the floor. Turn around and we do the other side. Again, laying down on my side, medicine ball between my calves just below my knee. And I'm going to bring my knees off the ground and to my chest and press out. To my chest, press out. To my chest, press out. To my chest, press out. Just like that. Now, exercise number 7. The most difficult in my book is the loaded side crunch. What is the loaded side crunch? Let me show you guys. I'm going to lay down on the side, fully laying down, not propped up at all. I'm going to hold the medicine ball just casually in front of my face in both hands. My feet are my bottom feet. My bottom foot is in the front. My top foot is in the back, but both are touching the ground, like I'm doing a little bit of a lunge while laying on my side. Okay? So, in this position, holding onto my medicine ball, I'm just going to crunch off the ground. I don't look for a full sit-up. I don't look for a full sit-up. All I need to do is get my upper body off the ground. And down. And down. And down. And down. Okay? Now, very important. I'm not waving. I'm not lifting with my arm, right? If I'm lifting with my arm, this would be super easy. Then it would look like arm move first and then I sit up. Okay, that's super easy. Okay, so don't cheat yourself. Your arm should not be putting in any effort other than holding the ball. Okay, the arm's only holding the ball in front of your face. Right? All the powering up should come from your core and your obliques. Okay? You shouldn't even be swinging your legs, but although sometimes it's hard to avoid it. To make it easier, put your leg under furniture or something so you have some leverage. But yeah, don't swing your arm. Okay, it should be very still, coming up like this. Okay, if you can see me, my arm hardly moved. My body is the only part that's moving the whole system. And if I'm moving my arm, then it will look like this. Okay? It's two movement. It turns into two movement. It turns into arm, body. Turn into arm, body. Okay, that's easy. Just use your body. Okay, like this. Body. Ugh. Just like that. Okay, now we do the other side. I hope I can do the other side anyway. Okay. So again, laying on our side, laying fully down on our side, holding the ball in front of our face, like this. Our feet, one in front of the other. And again, don't swing your arm. Don't swing your arm. It should come from the torso, like this. Just like that. Okay? Again, do not swing your arm because that's going to defeat the purpose of this exercise. Thank you for checking out today's Sideline Saturday. We'll be back later, and yeah, later, for Survival Saturday. Yeah, you're getting 2 videos in one day. Woohoo! For now, have a good rest of the day. I'll see you guys again in a little bit.